Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Inspirations with Rashonda, which is a little bit of this, a little bit of that, all things inspiration for your mind, body, and soul. And this is honestly not a pre-planned video, but it's just something that I was thinking about on this morning. And a lot of times random thoughts just come across my mind, maybe some things that I experienced a couple of years ago or experienced in life in general, and just some things that happened, and maybe God is just giving me a word for that moment, and whatever. And I feel like this morning was kind of one of those things. If I had to put a topic to this, it would be move on already. Move on already, please. Move on. My mind went back to 2020. And I've said this in other videos. It was just something about that year. I knew, we had a pandemic going on, but it was just something going on that year. God asked me to come away with him, and just be in his presence. And I took that time very seriously. He told me that in September of 2020. And I was like, okay, it was like for the whole month of October, God, I was just, okay, that was just God time. I even put my business aside and any other things that I had going on, I put it aside just so I can be present with the Lord. Before that time, I had someone that I was friends with to reach out to me, and they wanted me to create a logo for them, like for their for this business that they was doing, and I did that because I take my business really seriously. So I did that for them. Well, they didn't get back with me in the time frame that they said they was, and here I had done created these samples of logos for them to look at. So the next thing I knew, a month went by and I had not heard from this person. It was going on almost 2 months, really going into 2 months, and this person popped up out of the blue. Hey Rashonda, I know I haven't, I thought about you, but I just didn't reach out. That's my fault. I'm sorry. There's no excuse for it. But listen, can you, I want to get back on what we had started, and all this other type of stuff. Now, the backstory to this person is that I felt like that they didn't respect my business before, but I just kind of let it pass because of some other things that they said and was doing. And for me, this was just like the straw that broke the camel's back, because I'm like, you thought about me, but you couldn't reach out like I had did this work for you. And even though they ended up paying me, whatever, I told them, I said, well, I'm not in a place right now where I'm doing anything business related or whatever. And I was like, it's been almost 2 months, and you just reaching out to me, like I can't. Basically, I was trying to set the tone for my business to let her know that you can't do that. You wanted this 2 months ago, but I'm not in the same place I was 2 months ago. So I can't help you, and whatever. And I think maybe she got offended by that. She ended up paying me for what I had done, the time I had spent, and she got ghosted. Like from that day to this day, and it's been over 2 years, I have not heard from her, and we're not friends anymore. She has not reached out. She has not called. And I guess she took what I said offensively. But the thing is, I found myself asking, what did I do? What did I say? Because I've always been the type of person where, I'm trying to figure things out. I'm trying to figure out what can I do to make things right? What can I do to make this right? What can I do to make that right? And with people, and, just trying to be likable, trying to seek validation. If as soon as somebody don't want to be friends with me no more, I automatically think, oh, it's something wrong with me. What did I do? What could I have done better? What could I, and I'm going around spinning my wheels. And there comes a time in your life where people done put your bags out. They done put your bags out. You know how when somebody set your bags, you come home and then somebody got all your stuff out in the front, in the front of the door. And then it's like, that means that your time is up. You're no longer welcome here. And so a lot of times in our life, that's what's going on. Somebody has already put your bags out and said, you're no longer welcome here. But we still standing at the door trying to get in, trying to knock, trying to figure out what is it that I did? What could I have said something better? Did I say something wrong? Did I offend you? I'm sorry. We're trying to do all this validation, trying to get this person or these people or whatever. You have to know when it's your time to go. And sometimes people will cut their seasons with you. That's when I knew that, okay, me and her just wasn't going to be friends no more. She cut that season off. And honestly, I'm glad she did. Because we had a season, that season was over, and now I needed to move on. When you're spending time with God, and Pastor Jerry Flowers said this, you can count on two things to happen: a breakup or separation. A breakup or a separation to happen. Either something is going to come or something is going to go. It is. And this is why spending time with God is so important. Because then he can show you that, hey, this person needs to cut off. This person isn't good for you. This season is over with this person. Someone has your bags on the outside of their door. Who is it? Don't knock and try to go back in. Don't knock trying to explain yourself. Don't knock trying to justify why you said what you said, why you did what you did, and whatever. It's over. Move on already. It is over. It's over. Let it go. Let God, let go, let God. Let God do it. It's over. Move on already. Come on. We got things to do. We got places to go. We got people to see. We got people to help. We got people that need us. And you still standing at the door trying to figure out why they don't like me. Well, why are you crying and snotting and blowing? It's over. It's time to move. Look, they gave you your eviction papers. It's time to go. Leave. It's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person because they put your bags out. Now, in some cases, maybe you were the wolf, okay? I mean, let's just face it. You wasn't Little Red Riding Hood. I put out God bless me to put out a video about that. Are you the big bad wolf or the Little Red Riding Hood in the stories you tell? Some of us the wolf. Maybe you got put out because you was the wolf. Maybe you got put out because you was Little Red Riding Hood. It really don't matter. You out. Move on. It's okay. It's all right. And if you were the wolf, then that's when you need to take time, seek the Lord, okay, and ask him, okay, God, what is going on here? What am I doing wrong? Okay, maybe it's me. Check yourself. That's the number one thing that we don't want to do. We don't want to check ourselves. It's not us, it's them. It's always them. But, no, sometimes it's you. Move on. In some cases, you're going to be innocent. It's not you. And in some cases, it is what it is. But we have to move on. So, move on already. Your bags are packed. Where are you going? Let the Lord lead you in your next steps. And when somebody say, cut is over, don't be mad. I looked at that situation with that young lady and I was like, okay, I went back and I was thinking, okay, did I do something? Was it me? Was it her? And I could have put all the blame on her. Maybe it was me. Maybe I did say something, or whatever. But I don't have time to be sitting and dwelling on it. It is what it is. God forgive me. If I said something or did something, if I seen her tomorrow, I'll help her. But other than that, now, just because I see her tomorrow and I help her, don't mean that you come back in my life, we're going to be friends. That's a no. But, I'm going to make sure my heart is in the right place when I'm helping. So, move on already. Let the Lord guide you into your next steps. And that's all I have to say. So hopefully you got something from this video. If you did, press a like, and if you didn't, still press a like. And leave a comment, if you in this place in your life right now. So I will talk to you later. Thank you for listening. I'll see you soon.